So, I recently uploaded a video with the title, Nicola Sturgeon will be allowed to keep goods stolen by her estranged husband. I'll leave you a link to it underneath this vid. And one of the replies, one of the comments was Dr. Bruce Scott, what happened to the villa in Portugal? That's a very good question. And I replied, I may have to do a video on that, Bruce. But you know what's funny? You can see I've made a reply to him, but let's click on it. It just disappears. What the hell's going on? Try newest. And you can see I've replied. Remember, it's my YouTube channel. But you can't see it. You can't see the reply. What the hell's going on? Seriously. But anyway, I literally highlighted what he'd asked. What happened to that villa in Portugal? And this was the response. What happened to that villa in Portugal? Question mark. Yeah. Which takes us to this. Former SNP Chief Executive Peter Murrell sold a villa in Portugal after he was granted legal aid for his embezzlement court case. It has emerged. Now, the 61-year-old disposed of the villa in the Algarve last October, 6 months after the Scottish Legal Aid Board, otherwise known as SLAB, approved his application for representation during his court appearance on embezzlement charges. Embezzlement charges. Hasn't he got something like a private pension plan at about 600k, they reckon? Something like that, yeah? On top of, obviously, property and all the rest of it. So the property overlooking the Nossa Senhora da Rocha beach was jointly owned by Murrell, his sister and family friends before it was sold to a Portuguese investment company, according to the Telegraph. The price obtained is not publicly available, but similar villas in the resort are on the market for between 400,000 and 600,000 euros. And in British dosh, that's about between 346,000 and 518,000 pounds. So Murrell has admitted embezzling more than 400,000 pounds from the SNP and will be sentenced on the 23rd of June. He made a successful application for legal aid on the 30th of April last year, while still registered as an owner of the villa. Some of his assets were frozen in June of 2024 after he was arrested as part of Operation Branchform, the police investigation into the SNP's finances. His lawyers have indicated that he will offer to repay the stolen money with his frozen assets. Stephen Kerr, the Scottish Conservative Justice spokesman, questioned how Murrell was allowed legal aid while owning a holiday home in Portugal. This absolutely stinks and undermines public confidence in Scottish legal aid system. How about in this Scottish legal aid system? Scottish Labour leader Jackie Baillie said this is a national scandal. Not only has Peter Murrell scammed SNP members, independent supporters and potentially taxpayers, but now it seems he has scammed the legal aid system. The cheek of a man on his income, with his lifestyle and with a holiday home in Portugal, pleading poverty to exploit a legal aid system his party has hollowed out, while in government, is not only staggering but a slap in the face to Scottish taxpayers. If Murrell's lawyers are content that he will be able to repay the SNP members he stole from, there is absolutely no way he can claim that he can't repay his legal aid. He must pay it back, and he should use the proceeds of the sale of his holiday home to do so. I mean, you know. But yeah, that's the bit I'm doing, Bruce. I'll leave you a link to that underneath your comment, but as you can see, seriously, I can't believe that. It actually doesn't show up my comment, even although you could see that I replied. What the heck is going on here? That is really, imagine it. You reply to somebody, yeah, there it is. There it is, honestly. Behind the scenes, you can see it. I've replied. Yeah. Button up. I know some people bleat on YouTube, with 150k plus subscribers, that they feel that they're getting shadow banned. I'm not even at 500 subs. I'm not even at 400. Anyway, your thoughts, a thumb up, a share, a sub, and I'll speak to you soon.